Hi, my name is Ray Brodier, and I'm an administrator with the Anoka-Hennepin School District. While Anoka-Hennepin is Minnesota's largest school district, all of our communities agree about how to keep our schools safe, kind, and engaging for each one of our 37,000 students. As you can see, our core values guide our work to ensure safe and welcoming schools. When we are all compassionate, respectful, take responsibility with integrity while appreciating diversity, the gears in our system turn and we all benefit. We expect our students to build their social emotional skills. When our students, staff, and community are self-aware, build positive relationships, make responsible decisions, can manage their emotions, and have social awareness, then our schools are safe, our relationships are strong, and everyone engages in their learning. It is important to note, if one of these values or skills are missing, the gears stop and often lead to unsafe schools, poor relationships, and disengagement. Today, administrators from our 6 middle schools will discuss topics related to maintaining safe and healthy schools, such as social media use, fighting and physical aggression, drugs, alcohol, and misuse of prescription medication, harassment and bullying, and our weapons policy. If you can take away one theme today, it's this. We want you to be safe, be kind, and be engaged. If you can just remember these 3 things, we'll all benefit from a strong and supportive school environment.
Hi, my name is DeMan Sills, and I'm principal at Coon Rapids Middle School. I want to take a moment to share some important information about social media. We realize your phone or device can connect you to friends and family. However, at school, this can quickly become a distraction and create conflict and disengage you from your learning. Here are a few reminders to keep that from happening. It's important to know any pictures you send, post, or Snapchat may be permanent and everyone may see them. Don't ever believe pictures you post or send are private or that they have been deleted. They're rarely private and they often reappear after you thought they were deleted. What you say online or text may also be seen by everyone, including your friends, your family, neighbors, coaches, colleges, and future employers. What you type or text is often taken as truth by other people. I was just kidding or didn't really mean it aren't excuses for mean, hurtful, or threatening comments. People will often believe you meant exactly what you said. Resolving conflicts online is usually like putting gasoline on a fire. It just makes things worse. Talk with people face to face or get help from a trusted adult like your teacher, counselor, or parent. Mean, hurtful, embarrassing, or threatening social media can lead to serious consequences at school and in the community. If you're wondering if you should send something, ask yourself this first. Is it safe? Is it kind? Is it helpful? If the answer is no, then don't send it. Just remember, be safe, be kind, and be engaged, and we'll all benefit from a positive school environment.
Hi, my name is Gary Lundeen. I'm principal at Oakview Middle School, and I want to spend some time talking with you about illegal drugs, alcohol, e-cigarettes, and tobacco. We believe some students think drugs aren't as harmful as they are. Here are some facts that you should know. Tobacco products and e-cigarettes are addictive and pose serious health risks. These products are strictly prohibited on school property. Every illegal drug, including marijuana, is harmful and addictive. Many prescription medications are as well. No drug is risk-free and some are deadly. Beyond the known risks of marijuana, it's also dangerous because it could have been grown anywhere, possessed by anyone, and mixed with anything. It's completely unpredictable. Mixing and combining drugs, alcohol, and/or prescription medication is extremely dangerous and can be deadly. People who sell drugs or illegally sell prescription medications such as Xanax, Vicodin, or Adderall, for example, can be dangerous to you and your family. They're often persuasive, friendly, and good at telling you what you want to hear. Despite what they say, they do not care about you or your safety. Use or possession of prescription medication, which are not prescribed to you, is illegal and dangerous. Providing or selling drugs, prescription medications, or alcohol can lead to serious consequences at school and in the community. As obvious as it sounds, buying or selling drugs is called a drug deal, and this is illegal. If you're worried about drug or alcohol use, please talk to someone. Asking for help is a sign of strength. If you have questions or concerns, talk to a trusted adult, such as a social worker, teacher, or administrator at your school. Or talk to any trusted adult to get help if you're worried about yourself, a friend, or a loved one. The best way to end drug use is to get help. Remember, when it comes to drugs, alcohol, and illegal prescription drugs, be safe and ask for help.
Hi, my name is Jeff Leach, and I am principal at Northdale Middle School. I want to talk with you about harassment and bullying. Anoka-Hennepin schools aim to make schools a safe and welcoming environment for all. It is important to know, many times bullying and harassment begin because someone is joking around. The truth is, many students say they'd rather not be made fun of, especially if it's about who they are, what they look like, or what they believe in. So remember these things. I was just playing, or I was just kidding, are never justifications for bullying or harassment. You don't get to decide what should or shouldn't hurt someone else's feelings. They decide that. Harassment often includes harmful actions or communications related to a person's race, color, religion, national origin, gender, income, family status, or sexual orientation. Bullying is when someone targets the same person over and over again. Bullying and harassment have no place in our schools, and they can lead to serious consequences at school and in the community. Anoka-Hennepin is committed to providing a safe and respectful learning environment, and the district will provide an education that respects all students and families. Students of all gender identities are valued and welcome in our schools. All students shall be permitted to use any and all facilities consistent with their gender identity. All students must be treated equitably, and students can only be required to use individual and/or otherwise separate facilities if every student is required to do so. Upon their voluntary request, any student who desires increased privacy shall be provided with a reasonable alternative changing area or with a separate changing schedule. We believe in a safe and welcoming environment for all. If it's not good for all, it's not good at all. If you are ever unsure if what you're doing or saying is harassment or bullying, don't do or say it. Remember, be safe, be kind, and be engaged, and you'll never go wrong.
Hi, my name is Tom Shaw, and I'm the principal at Roosevelt Middle School. I want to talk with you about fighting and physical aggression. The best way to solve differences is by talking to the other person or getting help from a trusted adult. We also know that anyone can become angry, upset, or annoyed, so I want to give you a few tips and reminders. It's important to know friends help keep friends safe. If you think a friend is going to fight, help them get out of the situation. Distract them, move them away from the conflict, and get help from a trusted adult. Stay away from anyone who encourages you to fight or is telling you things others have said about you. They might act like your friend, but a true friend helps you stay safe and does not create drama. Play fighting or pretend fighting often looks real and creates an unsafe environment for others around you. Physical horseplay often leads to fights and can injure innocent bystanders. Learn the warning signs that a fight is brewing. Be an upstander and discourage others from fighting. If a crowd is forming around a conflict, leave and get help. Crowds in conflict aren't safe, and they make the conflict worse. And remember, successful people learn how to be an upstander. An upstander is someone who acts to make positive change for themselves and others without violence. You can be tough without violence. And finally, it's important to know that fighting could lead to serious consequences in school and in the community. If you're angry with someone, get advice from a trusted adult and try to solve the problem without fighting. Solving conflict without violence is a skill that will benefit you forever. Remember, be safe, be kind, and be engaged so we can all benefit from a safe and welcoming school environment.
Hi, my name's Tom Haggerty. I'm principal at Anoka Middle School for the Arts, and I want to talk with you about weapons. It's important that you understand that possessing weapons anywhere, at or near school is unsafe and not allowed. Sometimes people forget or don't think certain items can get them into trouble. We want to make sure you're informed, and we want to ensure our school campuses are safe. It's important to know weapons have no place at school, and they make others feel unsafe. Knives, box cutters, razor blades, and pepper spray are considered weapons at school, and if you have them for your job, hunting, fishing, or some other type of recreation, all guns, including any items that look like guns, are not allowed and violate the weapons policy. This includes airsoft guns, BB guns, or any fake gun that looks real. If you're not sure whether something is a weapon, don't bring it to school. Ask a staff member if it's okay first. If you discover you have a knife, box cutter, or other type of weapon, report it immediately to a staff member to ensure safety in our schools. We want you and everyone else to be safe at school, which is why weapons are never allowed anywhere on property, including in your backpack. Remember, be safe, be kind, and be engaged, and we will all benefit from a safe and welcoming school.
Hi, my name is Joel Young. I'm principal at Jackson Middle School. Before we end today, I want to emphasize the importance of being safe, being kind, and being engaged in our schools. As we all know, any one of us can make mistakes, and a big part of life is learning from those mistakes. However, there is a line between making mistakes and disrupting the learning environment or making others feel unsafe. So that's why it's important to remember that when you're in the halls, in the cafeteria, in the classrooms, on the bus, or involved in a school activity, that all of us are expected to treat each other with kindness. Students can learn only when schools are safe spaces for everyone. Always try to think about the person you want to be and whether your actions are getting you closer to that or pulling you away from it. Every day you have the power to control who you're going to be and engage in your learning. And remember, this is all to ensure you and everyone else have a great school experience. When we all treat each other well, we make great things happen in Anoka-Hennepin. Or just keep it simple by remembering to be safe, be kind, and be engaged. Thanks for listening, and have a great school year.